for clicking on this video. It's weird, I'm filming in my bedroom today. I hope it's focusing okay and the lighting's okay. I started a vlog last night and I mentioned that I got a new tripod. I'm not sure what video you guys will see first, probably this one. So I got a tripod probably like a month and a half to 2 months ago. Forgot I had it, and then I remembered that I had it, so I was like, oh my gosh, like I could film wherever I want now. I can film wherever I want now. I can film, you know what I mean? Like I could film anywheres. So I thought I would just hop on here and show you guys my makeup collection. I will want to start off saying that I'm not trying to brag. I'm not trying to, I don't know. I'm not trying to like be rude about it. It's a video that's been going around a lot. Personally, I like watching other people's makeup collection because I get to see like newer products that somebody else has that I won't have, and I like to, you know, I like to hear their opinions on them. So throughout this video, I'm gonna probably do some opinions on what I think of this product, yada yada yada, you know the drill. So if you would like to see my makeup collection, then keep on watching. Okay, so I guess I will start off by going in order. So after I moisturize my face with lotion, I use primer. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I've tried the the gel, I don't know what it's called. Oh goodness, I already forgot what it was called. But I've tried the primer water, I've tried the silicone primer, and then I also tried the primerizer. Out of all three of them, I think I like this one or the primerizer better. So yeah. So next we will go on to foundations. First I have the L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover. If you guys haven't seen my video of me mixing all the foundations together, this, oh my goodness. Next I have the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir foundation, and then I have the Maybelline Dream Liquid Mousse foundation. Next I have the Maybelline Matte and Poreless foundation, and then the last one that I have, my favorite one ever, is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow foundation. I am in shade 205. I love this foundation. Oh my goodness. Part of me wants to transfer to a different foundation and try different ones, but I can't. I don't know. I guess I'll go over what I apply that foundation with. I usually use the Morphe M439 brush. It looks like this. It's just a buffer brush. I just blend in the foundation like that. And then I also am a lover of beauty blenders. I have 5 beauty blenders. They're disgusting, so I'm sorry. This one is, I think, the L'Oreal, just the regular beauty sponge. And then I have the Beauty Blender brand, the newer Marble limited edition one. I have, oh my god, these are disgusting. I have this one right here, and then a smaller one, and then I have a Real Techniques beauty sponge. So once I blend my foundation into my skin, I like to go right into concealer. And I think you guys might already know this. My favorite concealer is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. So after I apply concealer, I like to set that concealer, set my under eyes, set my T-zone, set my smile lines, and I like to use the Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Powder. I like to set my under eye powder with this Real Techniques contour brush. It's a contour brush, but I use it for under my eyes. So after I set my under eyes and set my T-zone, my smile lines, all that good stuff, I like to go in with my face. So my bronzer that I always use, I've had this for so long, and repurchased it so many times. It is the Butter Bronzer by the Physicians Formula. This is so, oh my gosh, and it smells so good. It doesn't even smell like makeup. I'm so confused. So I like to apply the bronzer with this brush by Morphe. It doesn't say the name on it. It came in like a package deal thing, or it came in a bundle. So I have this one I like to blend it out with, and then again this one. This is the Morphe 509 brush. I love this brush. Shout out to Rachel. Thank you for giving this to me. I use these brushes to put on my bronzer. And then after that, I like to go in with some blush. I have 3 blushes, 3 single blushes, and then I have a blush palette. So I'll go over the 3 single ones. The least one that I use is the Makeup Geek in the shade XOXO. It's a super bright pink blush, so that's why I don't ever use it, because girl, my cheeks are already super red as is with no makeup on. So with that on top of this, it's gonna be a disaster. Next I have the Studio Makeup in shade Wildflower. I love this blush so much. Next one I have is the shade Party by Tarte. It's like a peachy, super light blush, and it blends in really well, so I like using that one the best. And blending out those blushes, I like to use, it's honestly literally just the Beauty 360. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with this, but it's a super cheap brand from CVS. Before I got into makeup, I bought this like brush set, and this was included in it, and I've just kept it, and I just use it for blush, and it's like the perfect brush for blush. So after my bronzer and my blush is on, I like to contour, and I like contouring by either using my Smashbox contour palette. I absolutely love this thing so much. And then I also like to use my Lorac Pro Contour Palette, which is this right here. I like to apply my contour with this Luxie 512 small contouring brush, and it's broken, so I usually just dip it in the palette and do my thing. So once I am done contouring, I like to bake under my cheekbone, and I like to use the Coty Airspun powder, but I've mentioned this in my other videos. I have it in a Flower Beauty container, but it's Coty Airspun. So as that's baking under my cheekbone, I like to get into my eyes, and I guess that's when I go over all my palettes. So I mentioned the Lorac Pro Contour one and the Smashbox Contour one, and I will just go over the other ones. So I have this Naked Cosmetics eyeshadow palette. It was given to me. It looks like this. I've never used it before. And then I have this Real Her shadow palette. I have never used this either. Next, I have my beloved BH Cosmetics Carly Bible eyeshadow palette. This is my favorite palette of all time. One of my favorite palettes of all time. It looks like this. This is actually my second one. I was given a brand new one, so I gave my older one to my sister for her to use. Next, I have the Becca Jaclyn Hill face palette. It has 3 blushes and 2 highlights. Next, I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Palette. Then I have the Naked Urban Decay Smoky Palette, which looks like this. Next, I have the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Palette, which looks like this. I like this palette a lot. My sister actually got it for me, so they're really good eyeshadows. Next, I have the Meet Matte Nude by The Balm. I was given this, and I don't ever use it. That's probably why she gave it to me. She said that she never really used it either, so they're just weird colors. I try to use this one right here, that peachy transition shade right there. I try to use that, but I don't know. Next, I have my Z palette. I bought this from Ulta. It's the Ulta Beauty brand, and I just put my singles in there. I don't really have much in here right now because I don't know why, but I don't really like to, I don't know. I have so many eyeshadows that I don't even think about buying more singles to put in my Z palette. But I have that. But yeah, it's pink and it just looks like this too. Yes. I would like to eventually buy some more singles and customize it, but this is all I have right now. Next, I have the Morphe 25A palette. I think these were limited edition at some point, and then they brought them back for good. I'm not sure if they're in stock right now, but I used to love this palette. I bought Rachel the other shade, I think 25B, I'm guessing it was. And she never uses it, she said. So, and then I haven't really played around with this one much either. So, but yeah, Morphe eyeshadows are amazing. Next, I have the Morphe brushes. I think this was the 35W palette. Looks like this. And last but not least, my favorite palette out of the whole entire collection, along with the Carly Bible one, is the Jaclyn Hill X Morphe palette. Or Morphe X Jaclyn Hill, whatever. This palette is amazing. If you guys do not have this, I highly, highly, highly recommend it. It has so many different types of colors in this. So I don't use all of these brushes, believe it or not. I only have a select like 3 or 4 eyeshadow brushes that I like to use. So I have this one right here. It is the Urban Decay brush. It actually came in this palette. And it has this side right here, and then it has the other smaller side like a smudger. So I use this a lot. And then I have this Morphe one that came in that bundle also. So I don't really know the name of it. And then I have this e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush, and I like to just set my eyelids with this one. So once my eyeshadow is on, I go right into mascara, and I like to crimp my eyelashes with this e.l.f. Eyelash crimper. It's amazing. I had a Tarte one, and it ripped out my eyelashes. So my sister was like, oh my god, this is like $6. Go get this one. I absolutely love it. I went and got it and it's amazing. And I like to use the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara. It's a pink tube like this. It looks like the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. As soon as I'm done with my baking, I like to brush it away with this big fluffy brush by Morphe. I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Blonde. I can't tell you how long. I think I've had this for 3 years. I think I've had this for 2 or 3 years. It's been so long since I've had this and I haven't had to repurchase it. It hasn't dried out. It hasn't got disgusting. It works phenomenal. And I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills brush number 12. And it has a spoolie at the end and then it has the nice defined brush at the other end. So once I am done with everything that's on my face, I like to go in and do my highlight. I think the highlight is like the finishing touch for some reason. Obviously my makeup routine changes day to day, so I don't do the same exact steps, you know, in the same exact order every single day, but I usually like to stick the highlighting for the end. And I have 2 palettes. These 2 palettes I like to use for my highlight. I like to use either the first or second shade. Depending how tan I am, I like to use one of the 2 shades right there. Or I like to go in with either Champagne Pop or Prosecco Pop, or go on with both. I like to apply my highlight with either this stipple brush right here, it's by e.l.f., or I like to go in with a wet beauty blender and apply it that way. Personally, I like the beauty blender way better than the brush, but it changes obviously. Once all my makeup is on, ready to go, my mascara is dry, everything's good, I like to set my makeup. This is optional obviously, I mean all this is optional. I like to use the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. This is my 2nd bottle, so I absolutely love it. I just wish it was a bigger bottle, you know. So yeah, if I'm gonna do any lips or lipsticks, I usually don't really put on lipstick, but I do like to line my lips. I have super dark lips. If you guys haven't noticed, I have super dark lips. I like to line them with the same color lip liner. This is by Maybelline. It's in shade 05 Rose. I always line my lips with this, and that's all I do. I line them and then put chapstick on. And I've had so many people comment on pictures or comment on my videos asking what lipstick I'm wearing, and I rarely ever wear lipstick. And if I wear lipstick, like, you guys will know. But this is all I have on my lips when you guys ask those questions. It's literally just the lip liner and some chapstick, and that's it. And I asked Todd, I'm like, does it look like I'm wearing lipstick in like certain pictures or certain videos? He's like, yeah, kind of. I was like, well, it's just the lip liner. I line my lips and then blend it out with chapstick. That's all I do. So if you guys are wondering, this is the secret. So after a long day of wearing all this makeup, I like to take it off with a makeup remover wipe. I like to use the Kirkland Signature Daily Facial Towelettes, all skin types, paraben-free formula. They look like this. And these are by Costco. They're by the Costco brand, Kirkland. So I have to go down by Tom's house because he lives like right next to a Costco. So I have to go to Costco and get those, but I absolutely love them. My eyes, on the other hand, are super sensitive, so I can't, you know, rub my eyes with that makeup remover wipe. I actually have to use baby oil, and I just use the Johnson & Johnson baby oil. I just use that in the shower or even with a Q-tip just to wipe everything off. And when I'm done with my makeup remover wipe, I like to rinse it with warm water and then put baby oil on it and then rub my eyes. So it depends on if I'm taking my makeup off in the shower or before my shower or in the middle of the day instead of at the end of the day when I take my shower. So I guess it all depends, but that's what I like to use. I hope I didn't forget anything. But yeah, so this is all of my makeup. Well, not all of it. Like, I have a whole bunch of makeup that's in here that I didn't even mention. If you guys want me to do a review on one of the products that I showed you guys today, please, please, please let me know. I need some suggestions on what to film, so please let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me today. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.